G'day, it's time for an update and answering your questions. So I'm going to be doing this twice a week on the farm. I'm going to walk you around, tell you what I'm doing right now, give you a few tips, and also answer your questions. So if you've got a question you want me to answer in one of these videos, email me, support@chickencaravan.com. So the first question as I start walking around is, what sort of incubator do I use? So yes, I've been hatching eggs. I use a Brooder incubator. They're made in Italy. They're awesome. We don't sell them. You can get them from Brookfield Poultry. So that's the first question. I forget who asked that one. But anyway, Brooder, you can go to, just Google Brookfield Poultry. They'll sort you out. So first I've got, these are my little growing chickens. Again, I think they're about 8 weeks old. I've got it written down somewhere. And we've got this wire around the side. So that's actually live at the moment. That's running about 9,000 volts. So this is a fox wire. So because I'm running an open floor, I don't want a fox just to come at night and dig under. So for the chance of him actually digging under and not hitting that wire is it's very, very slim. And I can simply just step over it. But now, because we're all about efficiency, up here we've actually we've just mounted the Energizer there. So down is on, up is off. So I can just flick it off if the kids are around or something. But that comes down and is powering that wire, and my earth is just going to the coop itself. One thing I'll show you here, we've got a mover set up. I can't show you all the details, we're still working on it, but see how it moves the coop very, very slowly. We're all about efficiencies. I don't want to have to move this coop. So we've got it set up on some automation that can just drag it forward, and that's all through our timer box and everything. But we've got it moving so slowly, it's not going to affect any birds, and you can see them going for the new grass there. So that moves all day, or it turns on and off all day. So anyway, there's a little bit of an update from this coop. Let's keep moving. The next thing I'm going to show you here is the brooder. So this is the e-coop grower. It starts as a brooder. You can put sawdust in there, heat lamp, put baby chickens in, and then you can start moving it. It's got the open floor. And like what I just showed you there with the auto mover, that's what it'll be doing. It'll just be moving along the grass, and the chooks, the chickens, can grow. So I'll show you the setup, how I've got this set up. I don't have an Energizer mounted to the wall. I've got this little Energizer here, and I've got my earth lead connected to the coop, and I've got my live lead connected to this wire. So all I do here, I just flick it off, and this is the efficiency of it. I just put my foot on that, that pops down. I'll pop this one down with my foot. I grab the handle, and that's me opening up the coop. I just opened it up there. And the chickens, oh wait till it comes into focus. Come on, focus. There we go. And the chickens are in there. So let's just go in and have a look. You've got a little man door, because you might not want to open that big door up if it's blowing a gale or really cold, or you got baby chickens. So you got this little man door here. Simply open that up, and you can get access. It's got a nice big door. You just step over. The reason we've done a step here, because if you do have baby chickens, you don't want to open a door and you find they're all running out. So if you step over, it's less likely to lose some chickens. I've been in here earlier this morning, so I've just lifted the heat plate out. These chickens are 1 week old today. So I just take the heat plate out during the day. At night I just put that on. Someone asked what sort of chick plate that is. It is a... Anyway, you get them from Brookfield Poultry. Brookfield Poultry. That green cover, that's a bit of PVC vinyl. It's the same stuff we use on the coops here. I've just cut it to size and put the little holes in it for the legs, and that way, because when they're old, they'll jump up on that, they'll put manure on that. I can just pull that off, hose it down, and my brooder underneath the heat plate stays really, really clean. So the chickens in here, they've got a little feeder. They're soon going to be let out, and they're going to have access to these big feeders and these other bullet drinkers. But at the moment, I've just got that little feeder there. And then over here, I've got the bullet drinkers connected to the hose, which is going up to 10 litres. So you can see the level on the drum is there. So they've been in about a week, and if that's a 10 litre drum, they've maybe used 4 litres of it. So I don't have to fill them up very often. And the other thing, they can't flick sawdust into there. This is what I love about these. I don't have to clean them. I don't have to worry. I walk in here, I can see that the level's up to about there. And if I want to test the water, normally I can see a chicken drinking, but I can test the water there. There's water coming out. It's done. Very fast, very efficient. That feeder I can just top up each day, but soon they're going to have the massive feeders. And that's the size area they've got. They're almost ready. I might even today open them up and give them half this brooder. Just when they're small, I like to just give them a little area. So that's the brooder setup. Sawdust floor. And what you can do with the sawdust, you can just each day if you want, you can just pull a bit of the fresh sawdust from the bottom and bring it through to the top. So keep their area nice and clean and fresh. And the other thing I love about this, all this sawdust, when it's full of manure, we're going to drag this coop forward. This is going to become our compost pile. So they're doing the work for me. I'll just shut that up there. That's self-closing. Okay, let's go over to the third E-coop over here. Okay, so here I am over at the third E-coop. This is the layer 60, where it's set up with the nesting boxes. Got the hens and the roosters in here. Someone asked me a question about the Energizer Trolley. So I'll give you a bit of a tour of the Energizer Trolley. So basically this is a galvanized trolley, and attached to it is a solar panel. We've got our Nemtech Agri 25 solar. There we go, Agri 25 solar on there. And we've got a big base. So in that box is a big battery. We've got massive wheels that don't need pumping up, so you'll never get a puncture. So you can just wheel this around. So most Energizers you put on a star picket, but they're really hard to move. And what we've created this earth stake. I'm just going to turn it off so I don't nail myself on this fence. It's just got a magnet switch, so you can keep it in your pocket so the kids don't turn it on or off. So this is the slide hammer earth stake. So at the moment it's in the ground. I'll just show you how this works here. Okay, so there's the earth stake now. It's in the ground. But I'll just pull it out a little bit and I'll show you how we put it in. So if you're in tough soil and you don't want to have an earth stake and a hammer, it's got the hammer built in. See this? So I don't need to carry a hammer around. It's built into the earth stake. So basically anything we do, we're like, how do we do that faster? How do we save 1 minute of time? So I'm just going to hook my earth lead up. So your green one is your earth lead, that goes to earth stake, and your red lead goes to your fence. And these are in a 50-meter fence. And what we're doing here, so I've put some grass clippings, or these were just some weeds. I've got some bark chip there. I'm just going to, each day I'm going to add organic matter, whether it's weeds that I've pulled out of a garden, whether it's bark chip, whether it's compost scraps. Some of that white stuff, that's just a bit of paper towel from the kitchen scraps that's about to rot down. So over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see this area transformed. In a few days, we're going to make a perfect square and then square it up. And why I'm putting all this organic matter in, this is about to be a huge veggie garden. But the chickens are going to do the work. So already in here, I've put a reasonable amount of mulch down here. This is just some wood chip mulch from the tree loppers. They're the happy chickens in the layer 60. They've got their feeders, got their drinkers. So those drinkers I can quickly walk past and I can just see the level. That's why you use see-through drums, very efficient. And they're all plumbed in together. So I've got one in each corner. So all up, they hold about 20 litres each. So I've got 80 litres. And when I come to fill them up, I fill them up and they're all connected. So I only plug in one hose and it's got a float valve. So when this one's full, shuts off, they all shut off. So again, it doesn't take me long to fill everything up. These are the bullet drinkers they drink out of. And you can see here, even though like there's dust and that up here, the actual drinker itself is very, very clean. There you go, I'll get a close up of this one. It's very, very clean. So they just tap that and they can get their water. So they're great, these little bullet drinkers. So that's what's going on right now here at the farm. Again, if you've got any questions, email them to me, support@chickencaravan.com. I have created a video now about processing roosters. People go, okay, I want to eat my roosters, what do I do? Due to social media, I won't be putting that online, but it's in our members area, or it's about to be in our members area. So if you're not a member of that, you can easily sign up. I'll put a link to that below. And that members area, I can coach you. We can have, we can chat back and forth, and you can say, hey, I've got this many acres, this is what I want to do. There's people in there from all over the world. Some people have commercial farms, some people just running a few chooks just to help with their veggie garden. So send me in your questions and I'll answer them. Have a great day.